Welcome to Foundation 3 of the AI Care Agent's 24/7 AI Governance Learning Pathway Cornerstone module. Navigating artificial intelligence as a healthcare, legal aid, or community service organization can honestly feel pretty overwhelming at times. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Today, we are breaking down global AI standards and showing you exactly how to apply them to your daily operations to keep your community absolutely safe. Here is our roadmap for this explainer. We're going to kick things off by moving to governed action, checking out the ISO 4001 global benchmark, exploring the PDCA continuous improvement cycle, and then tailoring those global standards specifically for California clinics. Finally, we'll wrap up by building your own government's action plan. It's a really logical flow from international rules right down to your local everyday practice. Section 1, moving to governed action and laying the groundwork. This is where we focus directly on you, the California nonprofits, legal aid organizations, and medical clinics out there providing vital community services. At AI Care Agents 24/7, our mission is incredibly simple but powerful. We are building a practical, community-focused pathway to move from confusion to governed action. This is all about empowering your organization to use AI securely to support the people who rely on you the most. Okay, let's dive into this. Picture this scenario for a second. A clinic almost sends out a patient letter that's just packed with AI hallucinated medical advice. Yeah, terrifying, right? Unregulated AI in a clinic setting is basically a recipe for that exact kind of confusion. You get unpredictable outputs and massive compliance nightmares that put patient data at serious risk. But governed action? That means your AI systems are secure, predictable, and fully regulated. They act like a trusted, reliable assistant that actually enhances your workflow instead of threatening it. Section 2, the ISO 4200 Global Benchmark, covering clauses 4 through 10. Because to get out of that zone of confusion, we absolutely need a reliable, tested framework. Alongside NIST, the ISO/ISO 42001 standard is rapidly becoming a global benchmark for AI management systems. Today, we are breaking down clauses 4 through 10 of the standard, covering context, leadership, planning, support, operation, evaluation, and improvement, specifically analyzed for service providers. These clauses right here, they literally form the backbone of a highly secure AI system. Moving into Section 3, the PDCA Continuous Improvement Cycle, which is really the engine of ISO 42001. Let's do a quick de-jargoning pivot here and turn all those complex international clauses into a highly practical, repeating cycle you can actually use. Look at the Plan, Do, Check, Act, or PDCA cycle on your screen. ISO 42001 uses this cycle to ensure continuous improvement. Because let's face it, AI isn't some set-it-and-forget-it tool. Your governance must be a living system designed to evolve just as fast as AI technology evolves. And this brilliantly illustrates how the theory turns into everyday practice. We have mapped clauses 4 through 10 directly onto this cycle. Plan involves understanding your context and leadership structure. Do covers planning and operation. Check is your performance evaluation, and Act drives continuous improvement. It's an incredible closed-loop system of perpetual safety and refinement for your team. Section 4, tailoring for California clinics and applying this standard locally. Because we have to figure out how to take these high-level global rules and scale them down to the highly regulated local environment we operate in here in California. When we're tailoring AI governance for California clinics, it is all about strict adherence to patient privacy and specific state assembly bills. This means you need rigorous compliance for patient communications under AB 3030, clear clinical authority cues under AB 489, and of course, bulletproof protected health information, or PHI, safeguards. The international standard gives us the vehicle, sure, but California laws provide the actual rules of the road, demanding license oversight and very strict safety reporting requirements. So how do we build this into a realistic, everyday clinical process? Well, to satisfy those local laws, you need 2 fundamental steps. First, establish your clinic workflow and control gates. Think of these as intentional checkpoints, where a licensed human actually hits pause, reviews the data, and approves the AI outputs before a patient ever sees a single word. Second, implement a clinic AI use case register. By logging exactly how AI is being used in your facility, you maintain absolute transparency. It makes audits painless and directly creates safety and licensed oversight in your clinic. Section 5, your governance action plan. So, the crucial point is, it's time to turn all these frameworks into concrete, practical next steps. Are you ready to see where your organization actually stands against this international standard? Because knowing the theory is great, but finding the real-world gaps in your governance framework is what truly protects your patients at the end of the day.
Check the description for this explainer right now and download today's practical output, the Gap Analysis Checklist. Use this to easily identify what governance structures you already have in place and exactly what you still need to build to ensure you're meeting those global ISO benchmarks and local California regulations.
Thank you so much for joining this Cornerstone module. Please proceed to the next explainer in the learning pathway to continue building out your AI governance foundation. But before you click over, I want you to ask yourself one final thing. If an AI error slipped into your clinic's workflow tomorrow, would your current system actually catch it in time? Think about it. Stay curious, stay governed, and I'll see you in the next explainer.